Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I get my brows threaded and I go probably every 3 to 4 weeks. I try to put it off as long as I can, but in between I maintain them myself, and so I thought that I would film a video on that because you guys always ask me about my brows, and I guess like a little mini updated brow routine. The products that I'm using in the video aren't necessarily my favorite products, it's just ones that I use. I jump between a lot of different products, and in my last one I used everything by Anastasia, so I guess things were kind of like more high-end, if that's what you would say Anastasia is. In this video it's more affordable products, so yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys want to know how I grew my eyebrows, then keep watching. Probably got my eyebrows done 2 weeks ago, and I would have pulled out a few last week, but then who knows, let's just say it's 2 weeks of growth. I always get my brows growing back really quickly, so in between going to get them threaded again, I just kind of clean them up myself a little bit. Like, as you can tell, like there's all these like little tiny hairs growing back. All I do is I pluck them out myself and I just kind of clean them up. What I usually do is grab my tweezer. I'm just using one by, I don't even know, I think this was one by Manicure. Grab one that's quite sharp. I get one that is pointed at an angle because it kind of is good at, you know, grabbing the little tiny hairs. So I just get like a little brush, lifting them up, seeing how long they are. First I start by getting all the hairs. My nail is broken, like my nail ripped. I have to kind of grow it out even though it looks really like jagged. I start by just assessing the damage, seeing how much I need to pull out. Obviously in this case it's quite a lot. Grabbing all the hairs here and just, you know, start plucking. Usually I have like a guideline of how much to pull out because I get mine threaded, so obviously I'm gonna pull out all the hairs beneath this point, and then I'm gonna pull some out from the front. Get that out of the way. And I just start pulling, plucking them out. I try to grab them from the root, sometimes get them by the root and they break, but it's okay. I always find that pulling up my eyebrows like this helps. I can see all these hairs here, and it's kind of really easy to tell which ones to pull out because there's the smaller ones. And I just try to keep it a straight line or somewhat of a straight line. I used to do my own brows in high school, but I wouldn't really recommend you just straight plucking your brows in high school because it's really difficult to keep them even, and also you will probably make one thinner than the other or higher than the other. Like mine, I wanted an arch and I just kept making them thinner and thinner. I think at one point it got really straight, and I'm grateful that my hairs grew back because I was plucking a lot. But yeah, if you're in high school, I would definitely recommend that you get your eyebrows done by a professional first, and then you could just maintain it yourself, but at least you get like a decent shape so you don't over pluck. When I'm pulling them out, I put the hairs on my finger. They just kind of stick on my finger, and then that way I don't have them all over the place and I don't have to keep wiping my tweezer on things. Yes, this does hurt a little bit. I mean, especially if you're hormonal, don't pluck when you're hormonal. Don't remove any sort of hair when you're hormonal. So once that's done, I just grab my little tiny eyebrow scissors. They're super teeny tiny. And I just kind of brush my eyebrows up and I see what long bits need to be cut off. I'm just gonna comb them up and I just start cutting them a little bit. So yeah, just gonna do that and then I cut. It's like cutting grass. That's one brow done. Now, I don't know if you can tell the difference. I mean, that's hasn't been done. Of course you can tell the difference, who am I kidding? That's how I do my eyebrows at home. So I have like little tiny hairs. This is gross. Sorry. And I'm just gonna cut the tail. I'm just gonna use my Sleek Brow Kit because it is affordable. This is an extra dark, and I'm just gonna use the wax side. Also, you just use a tiny little brush that it came with. Just draw a light line underneath my brow. Draw it up a little bit. Go to the arch. And this just kind of makes it look a bit more full. Because if I don't fill in my brows and I've got makeup on, then it just looks kind of weird. And then I just do the other one. And just quickly brush them out so they're not too dark. Just use my Maybelline brow drama. Let's just kind of comb them out. I feel like it lightens up my brows a little bit too because mine are quite dark. And I'm gonna go and do the rest of my makeup and then I'll come back and show you guys what it looks like because I feel like I'm just bare. That's pretty much how I do my brows. So if you guys enjoyed the video, then give it a thumbs up. If you guys have any requests, then leave them down in the comments and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Oh my god, I've been like doing this whole time with this YOLO. I also use a tiny little, oh, that fell on me, great. I was talking for so long, it wasn't even recording.